Hello, everyone. So, just popping on last minute, waiting for my co host to get on here. We're just going to have a little chat. Hope everyone's doing well. Hello, hello. Um, Hang on. Have it. Cloud nine.
This isn't backstage. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't backstage. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. What's happening?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I don't know. What's happening? Hello? Hello?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
So we got it now?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a rocky start.
It was weird.
That was. I'm like, I can hear myself talking.
Technical difficulties.
It's all right. It's all right.
How
So,
many people are in here? I can't see.
it just has one. So I don't know if that's you or,
Me?
I mean, it could be just you. It's only been 4 minutes, you know. So, what do we want to talk about? We're going to talk about what is an influencer?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
I see a lot of people using that word. What is an influencer to you? What comes to mind when you hear that word?
I think it would be somebody that's positive, somebody that's um, I don't know. Um, Trying to get my words. My brain shut off when I got off work.
Well, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need
I
it
think
for the.
an influencer would be somebody who that you look up to. You know, that's gonna make you feel good when you know what I mean.
Sam. She remembers another incident with technical difficulties. Yes. I too as well remember that. To
I don't.
me, what comes to mind is you you have to have people to influence. Like, when someone says I'm an influencer, I assume automatically they have a large following, and I mean
Right.
in the hundreds of thousands.
Right.
A large active following. That's the first thing I think of.
See, I think you can be an influencer and not be that big.
Well, what's not that big?
I mean, I think you can be a small channel and still be an influencer.
What do you think, Sam?
I mean, because you still have people, even if you're a small channel, you still have people watching. So, there may be, 20 people, but to those 20 people, depending on what, you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's you have to have a large following to me because if you're just talking to a few people, then those are your friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like
Well,
when people say, "Oh, I'm a big fan." There's no real influencer in the reborn community.
I mean, I see what you're saying. But the question is, are you a good influencer or a bad influencer? Are you being shady?
So what makes a good influencer? Let's talk about that.
What makes a good influencer? They can't be a liar.
Ooh,
That's
right
not
for
good.
the gut.
I mean, I'm just saying.
No hypocrisy is what you're saying.
Yeah, sure.
You gotta walk your talk.
Hmm.
I'm a bad one for sure.
You're a bad influencer.
She's a bad influencer.
You're a bad influence.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think people think that's true.
I think I'm a good influencer most of the time.
I think I'm just me. I'm not out here trying to influence nobody really.
Do it.
I'm not out here trying to influence anybody.
I'm not either.
The other thing that comes to mind, I think, when I hear that word is money, brand deals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Choosing you because this is where the large following comes in. So they're choosing you to market whatever product because they see that you're going to reach a large amount of people.
Yeah.
And that's also where being a quote unquote good person comes in because you want to, if you're going to be someone that brands want to have their name, associated with, then you can't be an ain't shit individual, you know? Like, you have to be somewhat of a decent person in order for brands to even want to interact with you. As we saw with, was it Logan Paul? Which one was it that was in the Akigahara forest and filmed a dead body?
Yeah. Logan Paul.
Logan? Yeah.
Yeah, but he had a lot of shock factor too.
Right. And
I
he's
mean, he wasn't, you know, glittering all over the place. He was kind of a shit show.
I'm just saying you do something like that and they'll pull those brand deals, pull the rug right out from under you, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You got to watch your P's and Q's when you get that big. I don't know. So where does that fall in with the reborn community or the dog community in general? Are we influencers? Do we have influencers?
I think 6, 7 years ago, I would have said, yeah. Although I think it's more what you like when I think about Laura, for example, Little X Loves, she was someone that a lot of people looked up to.
Yeah.
She shared a lot of her, and you know this because you saw a good bit of it. She shared a lot of
Oh,
her
yeah.
personal struggle, and she was very genuine.
Oh, yeah, incredibly. Yeah.
She was very real.
I would have
And
considered her an influencer.
I guess I don't know if that word was used too much back then. I
No.
think if she was here today, then yeah, I would probably consider her an influencer.
Yeah.
I just think to use that word, to be an influencer, you have to have people to influence. Does that make sense?
Totally. Yeah.
Sam says, not the thing you try to attain if you've got some skeletons in the closet or in any other greasy places. Oh, you're killing me. That's the thing. The bigger you get, the more
Yep.
all that whatever you did that's questionable or that all that's going to come out.
It's very true. Well, just how they used to say that, once you hit 1,000 subscribers, like then you start getting the trolls and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, sort of the same thing. But you gotta watch it. Especially in this community.
Yeah, we just have our own haters in this community. We don't rely on outside sources for that.
Fact.
We got them in house.
100% fact. That is fact. And it's kind of, I don't know. It's sad that we don't have an influencer or,
I think there's a certain amount of you can't do anything right here.
yeah. Damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot of that.
I don't know that people can really make it big on YouTube anymore. Not the way they used to. Like, do you remember when you first came in to the community?
Uh-huh.
People were making bank.
Oh, yeah.
That's not the case now.
Yeah. I mean, there were there were names where you knew them. Like,
what would you ladies say is the closest thing we have to an influencer? Ooh. I might be too out of touch to answer that question.
say is the closest we have to an influencer. Wow. That's kind of tough to say. I don't even know.
Kelly Maple still around?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I would have said like Julie's Reborns back in the day.
I don't think I know who that is.
You don't know Julie's Reborns?
I don't think so.
She was real big for a while. But she was a kid with her mom on her channel. And now she's grown up and is not interested in dolls anymore. They made a kit out of her son though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it
I don't think I know who that is.
Cody Bear?
Oh, wow.
That's her son, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think I know who that is. I don't know who would be right now. Um, I'm trying to think of who would even be close. Do we have one?
Could we get one?
Where did we buy one of those at?
Can we get one up in here, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there a store? Where do we get one?
I think names that I would have said in the past are surrounded by a lot of controversy now. There's a lot of
Yeah.
with the fakes versus legit. There's a lot
Yeah.
of fighting, and there's a lot of, from what I understand, I'm not on Facebook hardly ever. Am I on Facebook anymore? But from what I understand, it's very different over there versus over here on YouTube. Like whatever your predominant platform is, it tends to be kind of different.
Yeah. What about having you on?
Does she have a big following?
I think so.
I don't actually know.
I mean, she does Theme Thursday.
Well, yeah, okay, so there's that.
I mean, the whole community, pretty much, almost the whole community, does Theme Thursday. I would say she is probably. She's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
On my subscription list.
I know. I was like, I would have to look through and be like, oh, yeah. But she's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Where it's like, you go to her channel to see, because on Sunday night, she's going to, let everybody know what Theme Thursday is. And then you always see everybody posting for Theme Thursday.
So so maybe what we would consider an influencer in our community is a little different than, say, an Instagram model who is hawking the most recent whitening toothpaste or whatever.
Right.
I think there are some people that folks like to emulate their style. I would say that Kelly Girl is one of those people.
So different categories of influencers.
Right.
Yeah. I could see that. I would say Kelly Girl was probably up there.
What do you think, Sam?
She says, I don't have anything to say.
And she says, I hear influencer, I think of people from the beauty community mostly. Yeah, I mean, and that's the level that I, when I hear that particular word, that's the level that I think. Like, I'm rusty on my beauty community, but like Nikki Tutorials, Jeffree Star,
Right.
what is that, James Charles. I have no personal, like, I'm not recommending anybody. I'm just saying, like, those are names that, even though I'm not part of that community necessarily, I know because they're huge names. And I think that's what I think of when I hear that word.
I think different communities have their forms of influencers, but I don't know that I don't think that the Reborn community or doll community in general really has a influencer. personally.
Sam said, I also think Kelly girl. Yeah, I mean, I think there's an aspect in our community too of when you get to be too noticed, you get too high, people gotta knock you down a couple pegs.
Right. That happens a lot in this community. Gotta watch your P's and Q's around here.
Do you though? I have questions. There also seems to be people who think they have clout up in this joint. Yeah, I agree, Sam. I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's that famous versus infamous argument. Do I know you? Because, do I know you or do I know you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Should we base it on drama?
Who has the most drama?
Yeah.
I don't know. Out.
What does this do? What does that do?
Are you messing around with buttons over there?
I don't know. I was like, what does this do?
You're gonna shut the whole thing off.
It said star comment. I don't know.
Oh God.
There's 6 people, 6 people.
I was gonna say it's about to be good night, everybody.
Right.
You hit the wrong button over there.
I just wanted to know what that was. It still didn't really tell me anything, so never mind.
Is that not what puts it up on the screen?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I hit these little things over here and it said star comment, and I went like this, and then it put it over on the side, starred. I don't know what that means. Anyway. No, I just click it and it goes up.
Okay.
Click it.
You know speaking of clout, what's another thing that everybody seems to say is it's jealousy. They're jealous of me. Usually not.
Oh.
They don't like me because they're jealous. Because there can't be no other reason. Right?
Right.
Can't think of a single other reason, can you?
Right.
Time for some soul searching. That was not a beer, by the way. That was Red Bull, but it should be after this day.
Wasn't that the last time we went live? Wasn't that same thing happening?
Yes.
It wasn't Red Bull.
I'm not drunk. I'm just naturally charismatic.
So now every live here, Red Bull.
Well, because I'm trying to wake my brain up here.
Why don't you pass one of those over, because my brain is like.
I would love to.
Says night.
It's night.
It's night.
That's not good.
I know.
I hate that when people are like, they hate me because they're jealous.
Yeah.
Well, were you an asshole at any point to them? Because that could be it too.
Right.
We're keeping it real with you. Give you a little help in figuring this out because you seem to be struggling.
Yeah. Oh. All right. There's 4 people total in here. 5. Come on down.
We need to talk. Everybody should talk.
Come on, we want opinions.
We want opinions, strong opinions. I'm here. What's the topic? Emily says. We're talking about what qualifies as an influencer. Because people seem to like to toss that word around. And I'm just curious what everybody thinks it means. Sam, honestly, it's a lot of middle-aged women. I'm middle-aged too, no insult meant. That can only take this so far. There's only so much interest and it comes and goes. Yeah.
Yep. I agree. Who you calling middle aged?
I would think like Try Guys. Yeah, yeah. That level. See that, Emily, that's exactly what I think of too. I think of like a very large following, predominantly positive, but very large following.
Yeah.
Emily, who do you think qualifies as an influencer in our community? Like who comes to mind when you think about that?
Just saying. Gosh, would I be considered middle aged? Oh man, when did that happen? Oy.
I don't know.
She said it too.
Oh yeah, because of the
Theme Thursday.
yeah.
I
There you
said
go.
the same thing, Emily. I said the same thing. I said having you on.
I totally forgot about all that because I've never participated in it. I'm tell you why. I can't get my brain on a schedule of any type, no matter how like fun it might be. I'd be like, oh shit, I missed it again every single time when I was trying to like do it.
Yeah.
The ADHD is strong with me, it's like the force, except it doesn't work very well.
I come to the day and then I'm like, yeah, I ain't got it.
Mhm.
I ain't got it. I don't have the energy. In my mind, I'm participating.
Well, and I think people maybe used to think that I was a snob or something, and it literally I just forgot. If I didn't do something, it's because I forgot.
Right.
And you can attest to this, Teresa, because I forgot a live we were supposed to do one time.
Yes. Yeah, I'm like, nah, no, it's okay. Let me go ahead and
Oh,
cancel.
that's so bad.
It's good. It's all right.
You didn't even say nothing though. I was like, going out. You're like, peace. And you didn't say anything. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I remembered like halfway through my night. Like, I'm so sorry.
Like, no, no, it's all right. It's okay. Maintain anywhere near. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. Well, and that's all over YouTube right now. I think a lot of people have old subscribers on their account and they're supposed to clear that out, but clearly they don't.
I don't think like they should.
They used to do it. I remember because like I would notice my subscriber count would drop like 100 or 75. It was never anything huge, but they would do it like once a year and they would say, if you notice your subscriber count dropping, it's because we, did a cleanup or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, which was fine because I didn't want, I want to have activity, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened. I mean, I know with my channel's kind of a zombie channel because I my uploads are so erratic
Yeah.
that I've just absolutely fucked myself in terms of the algorithm. I mean, that's over. We're not friends no more. We break up. You know what I'm saying? Algorithm dumped my ass.
Yeah. I think I'm right there with you.
Yeah, so I just have a zombie channel, and that's terribly appropriate for my content, anyways.
Well, I've been doing his lives, and that's not even that often.
And Emily says my videos are boring. No, they're not.
I
Sam says it's always been like that here in the years I've been hanging around. Yeah, it's gotten. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to YouTube. It didn't used to be this way.
I know.
Don't I say that shit all the time?
Yes.
Sam can vouch for that too. I'd be saying that shit all the time, not even ironically. It just comes out of my mouth and I'm like, fuck.
This way.
I'm always saying that.
I think that's why I'm burnt out right now. Kind of over it.
You know what burns me out? The fucking hypocrisy. Where's my tea, Kermit? The fucking hypocrisy, man. But that's none of my business. It is.
Shut your pie hole. Out of your face.
What did you say? Shut the fuck up a little bit? Isn't that
Yeah. Shut the fuck up a little bit.
Just shut the fuck up a little bit. See, Emily knows. Emily knows what's up. She's been around.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You guys been around a little bit longer than me. I need to look back and see how long it's been. Last time I looked, it was 6, but I know it's been longer than that.
I was gonna say it's been at least 6.
I want to say going on 7.
Sam says, "Oh my lord, the hypocrisy is strong with some more than any of the rest of us just saying, yeah,
It would be too long.
can I get a witness? Can I get an amen?"
Oh, show.
Mm.
Some people do need to shut it.
Shut it.
Shut the pie hole. I hole you. What was that one that I pushed on my wall a little bit ago? Out of your face?
Yeah.
Shut of your face. Pie hole. Pie hole you. Some people do need to stop it. Just saying. I'm trying not to be too spicy.
Same.
Right?
Same, girl.
I'm holding back. I'm holding my lips. Don't say anything else. I need to shut my pie holio.
I reserve the right to reopen mine at any point, and I just want to say that. Just get that out there.
Higher. Oh,
Did you get that out? Did you get it? Did you get it?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a spicy meat boy.
I'll say what I've always said in this community, and it always proves
Spice.
true. Spice it up. People, you don't ever have to say who somebody is, right? Because it comes out. It always comes out. It's always happened.
Hello, Reborn Huggles.
Hello?
Continue.
Me?
You?
That's all I had to say. You believe that?
Wow.
I always have more to say, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm right on the edge, yo.
That's it. Drop the mic.
And after Sam worked so hard today to talk me down from that ledge I was on, I am fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm very tired. Short and sad. Short and sweet. I'm very tired. But I'm good. Possibly manic, but you know, it's too soon to say.
See, with my disorder, we call that hyper. H and ADHD.
You know, it could get. Let's just hope it stays just like this. I don't know. Today I was talking about making it keep it real, so hold on to your hat, folks.
I feel like you always got to keep it real. You're just right in the like your throat.
Yes, always. And I really have to talk myself down from it. I'm like, don't do it. I'm like, oh, but you should. It's been a while. That is exciting stuff.
Hi, Sunny, the dog.
I just try to. Which time, Sam? Which time? Because I always got some kind of keep it real in my head about every time I get on YouTube.
Let me tell you something, Sam. Teresa don't play. She pull over in the Home Depot parking lot on the way home from work and make it keep it real.
Yes, I did. In fact,
true story.
Couldn't even make it home. I was like, this got to be said right now. Right now. Today.
Hypocrisy. Freudian slips. She was going to talk about honesty and pet peeves. Ain't that some shit when you say something you didn't mean to say?
What was it going to be about today?
Be telling on yourself.
If people should shut their pie hole. My community wall talks all about it.
Your community wall is lit right now.
Yeah.
Got our Tupac song up there. No, the Peeves in Harry Potter is way cooler.
Yeah, usually if I'm wanting to make it keep it real, but I'm talking myself out of it, usually I'll put a bunch of stuff up on my community wall. It's keeping it real, but not making a video. Trying not to do that.
That's called keeping it in.
Yeah.
Let a little bit out to kind of.
Yeah, it gets that out of my system. Well, and then I go on TikTok and I do some of that stuff. I do stuff over there too.
I was thinking about doing that. You know which one I was thinking of today, Teresa?
What?
The one where you're like, remember when I was nice and nice and nice and nice again and nice, and then I was a bitch?
You don't remember that, do you?
You don't remember that, do you?
I know. I do throw some shit on TikTok. Yeah. There's usually a meaning. Stop it right now. Stop it.
I'm sorry. How do you say that now? My ass must be saying it wrong.
Toot, toot. Stop it. Oh my God. I should make one of those.
You should. Except I don't know what the fuck that is. I know what a tutorial is.
I am kind of a gassy fucker. Did I just say that out loud?
You
Wow.
did.
My bad.
Sam's laughing.
We're spicy today.
We are. Caliente. I'm always spicy. I gotta hold it back most of the time. And I gotta say, Teresa, the fuck it 40s, that's a real thing.
I told you.
Finding it real hard to hold it back lately.
I know. I tell everybody that. They don't believe me. That's what it's called. It's fucking 40s.
I know. I went straight from like, I probably shouldn't say that to let's see what happens.
For real. Mind, well, now that I'm in menopause, it's like, wait, that came out, didn't it?
You're like, that was out loud, wasn't it?
It was.
That's an outside voice.
Oop. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. No, I tell everybody that because you got your dirty 30s and your nifty 50s. There's nothing for 40. So I call it the fucking 40s because you get in your 40s and you're just like, fuck it.
Night, Emily.
Good night, Emily.
Have a good one.
We're kind of funny. We got to put that one back up. That was funny.
That is the comment of the day.
It is. Now, maybe that one I should put a star on.
Yeah, do it. Star it.
I started. There. It's a start. Ah. That's
Happy birthday, girl.
Yes, instead of doing Keep It Reels, I just go over to TikTok and find the right sound.
Hi, my life with autism.
Hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for saying hi. I'm sitting outside. Sucking in on my vapor.
Sam, I miss your frogs. You remember? You remember.
God, they're really loud.
You hear Zeus snoring? Chihuahua snores?
No.
Yes, no.
So okay, so are we still talking about influencers?
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Lack thereof. You're vaping too? Woo, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Yesterday and today I've been struggling. Because my bigger vape went out. Ugh. I definitely am not ready to stop yet. That's all I've been thinking about is cigarettes.
How many have you not smoked, though? Let's talk about that.
I'd have to go and look. It's got to be in the 800s.
I was going to say, wasn't it like 700 something? 770 something?
Drove me nuts. Of course I remember. Let me look. $847.
Oh my God. Everyone put your hands together. That's crazy.
It's been 33 days. 33 days.
Because
No
she's a rock star.
And I've been good until my big vape went out. And I got this teeny tiny one. I'm like losing it. Tomorrow. Hear my creaky door.
Squeak.
It's all right. I'm going to get another one tomorrow. No cigarettes. I've saved so I was spending like $300 and something a month on cigarettes, which is
That's a chunk of change.
it's insane. Could have been buying dolls with that. God,
Yeah.
what the shit?
I can't even say nothing because that's how much I spend on Starbucks. I added it up one time. I was like, this is fucking embarrassing. Seriously?
Yeah.
I got a drinking problem, but it's Starbucks.
I'm hoping I got a good check tomorrow and I can buy my vapor and a new baby. That's on sale.
$5 per day is still good, though.
That's still really good. I know, right? I'm like so excited. This winter will be the first one that I actually don't have to go outside. I've been going outside, but I don't, I won't have to now. The first 2 weeks, man, whew, they were rough. I was really struggling without the cigarettes for the first 2 weeks. Now I can actually be around somebody that smokes and it doesn't bother me. I mean, it smells really good, but I don't feel like I got to run out and get one, like buy a pack. Whereas I think that first 2 weeks I probably would have. But now
I think you're badass.
Think I'm a badass?
Yeah.
Ah, thanks.
I knew you could do it.
It's been really hard. That's why, I'm going to be at the vape shop, in the morning when they open. I'll be like, hi. help me. I'm going to take my other one up there, but I have a feeling it's not going to be repairable. So. Mm-hmm. But it definitely shows me that I'm not ready to go down, to the lower level or whatever.
See, Sam agrees with me.
Thanks. I am. It doesn't hit me until I look at the app. Because even though the app is more set for people that quit altogether, it still gets me to see that I smoked way more than I thought. Looking at it in a big number like that.
Yeah.
I can look at the amount of cigarettes. Holy cow. I just had no idea I was smoking quite that much. So it's definitely when I start thinking, oh man, I can't do this or whatever, I look at the app and I'm like, look at how good you did.
Yeah.
Smoking for over 30 years and, don't get me wrong. They smell really good when someone's smoking one. I'm like, come closer. Come here. Blow it right this way. Let me smell your cigarette smoke.
So you talked about, didn't your sense of smell kind of go weird for a minute there?
Yeah, it's finally stopped doing it. My mom came over and I was like, does it smell like dirt in here? And she's looking at me and she's like, what? I'm like, dirt. I'm like farm dirt road. Doesn't it smell like dirt in here? And she's like, no. I'm like, okay. Because it smells like dirt. It smells like dirt in here. Like farm, like road dirt. She's just like, no. And then the cat walked by one time and I swear it smelled like strawberries.
Yeah, I remember that. I was on the phone with you.
I'm like, why do I smell strawberries? It was Allie. I'm like, so weird. Yeah. I'd go and come in my house and there'd always be something, or I'd be driving down the road and I'm like, what does that smell? I'm like, is that my car? I'm like, oh, my nose. Stop doing it. My mom's like, well, you've had smoke up it for 30 years. Well,
That's gotta be it.
That's the only thing I can think of. Everything still is really strong, but I'm not smelling funky things as much anymore. Now it's I notice everything though. I can smell it on some of my things still.
Yeah.
And it could be across the, it could be, I could just walk past it. And I'm like, it smells like cigarette smoke. What is that? Because it's just, yeah, everything's real heightened still. But I don't have the funky, I don't walk into my house and think it smells like dirt. So,
There's worse things than dirt, you know?
huh?
I said there's worse things than dirt. Like today I was smelling some bullshit.
Wrong.
That was strong, okay?
That's funny because when I walk in my home, I'm like, oh my God, it smells like a farm in here. I'm here. This smells fine to me. Feels like a farm. Yeah. I don't know, for like the first couple weeks, wasn't it? That it was just like, it smells like dirt.
Yeah.
And then I'd be driving my car, and the whole time I'm like, it smells like my car's burning. And it wasn't. Just, and then all of a sudden it would stop, and I'm like, okay, that wasn't my car. I don't know. And then I drive by the same spot. And I'm like, okay, it's not my car. But for the longest time, it was like anything really strong, or like all of a sudden, poor Allie, I've been walking around sniffing her. I'm like, is that you that smells like strawberries? Why do you smell like strawberries?
She's like, Mom, are you high?
Right.
Put me down.
Quit smelling me, you weirdo. Huh. I'm like, come here, you smell. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's been an experience. My family is just super happy that I'm not smoking anymore.
I am too.
Yeah. I miss it, but it's better for me.
Do you feel any different physically? Like, can you breathe better? Do you
Yeah.
notice anything like that?
Yes. My asthma is so much better.
I bet.
Thank you, Life with Autism. Yeah, I don't, before, I've had people like even just, they sit next to me and just be like, what is that? Is that you? Because it was like a constant like crackling and wheezing.
Oh,
Coughed a lot. And I notice I'm not doing that anymore. I can take a deep breath, and I don't have all the crackling and the wheezing sound anymore. I don't have any of that.
that's good.
Yeah. That's why I know, like, when they talk about, how vapor isn't good for you either. Yeah, but it's not as bad as smoking, because I feel better
Yeah.
with the vaping. Like, I want to stop that too, but if it was that bad, as bad as cigarettes, I would be sounding exactly the same. So,
This is how your aunt quit, right?
yes.
Vape? Yeah.
Yeah. She went from the cigarettes to a vape and then took it down until she went to 0. And then she goes, eventually, I just was like, what am I smoking this for? There's not even a nicotine in it. And she stopped. And she hasn't picked it up. So right now, I know I shouldn't go down nicotine wise, especially after yesterday and today. Because I was
Yeah.
going to take it down. I was going to go down to a 6. And I don't think I should. I think I should do another couple weeks.
I mean, it seems to be working. So if you feel that, then I would stick with that.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm doing good. Doing good. Last 2 days have been rough, but get out of there. Hey. So, anything else we want to chat about?
I don't know. There's 6 people in here.
Haters. Are you
Maybe they're just shy.
Don't be shy. We don't bite.
Don't be scared.
You sound like a St. Louisan.
You say that every time.
I know. Don't be scared. I was calling Eric Irk. I said that's what we say in St. Louis. Irk. He's just looking at me. I'm like, Eric, that's how we say your name in St. Louis. Irk.
You know what I miss about St. Louis is the architecture.
Well, I'm just a really bad host because I did not show you any. It's terrible.
You better keep your day job. You're not a tour guide.
I am not. I suck. I mean, there's all that stuff we could be you could have looked at while you were here. And I just suck. But it's so good that someone did a video. Right?
I mean, I guess. I didn't get to see none of it, so I can't comment. I bet it was spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Inside joke. Sorry.
Sorry. That's funny.
You two are so fun. Thank you.
Thank you. We try.
I gotta laugh and make snarky comments, or I'm gonna make a video. And nobody wants that, do we?
Sarcasm.
No, we don't.
Sometimes you just gotta be spicy.
That's right.
Me, just every once in a while.
I'm
Right.
spicy 24/7.
I'm not spicy all the time. Am I?
No.
No.
What's my spicy percentage? You think it's all the time?
99.1.
That's way up there. Woo.
Yeah.
Especially a certain someone. Yeah.
You're the spicy chip challenge.
Yeah, I bet some people feel a little queasy right now.
Think so?
I think so.
Mm.
Oh, Pepto-Bismol and some duct tape for their mouth. Excuse me. Did I say that out loud? Damn fucking 40s.
I know. See?
Comes right out.
Hey, love your sister. Stop it. Sorry.
Did you say love your sister?
Yes. They're fighting.
And then an actual cat fight broke out.
Right. It was perfect timing, actually. They separated.
Sam says the visuals make me sick. Yeah.
They went to their separate corners. Good job. Good job, ladies. Not everybody can do that. Okay, get out of my chair.
Are they going to make passive aggressive posts from their separate corners?
Probably.
Okay. Because that's how you do it, right? Because we can't be talking shit out like regular ass adults, you know.
No, I mean,
petty.
Exactly. That's what women are good at.
I don't know. I prefer to just get it all out there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me.
Yeah, but then what happens?
Like, dude, like I punch you in the face and then we go have a beer.
I know, but then what happens when you get blocked? Oh my gosh. Then you're just, nothing's resolved ever.
That's the middle finger of the internet.
It is the middle finger of the internet.
That's why I don't usually block people unless they're like harassing me. I won't block them because I do like to work things out in a civil manner, preferably privately like adults, but I can be petty.
I know I told you I was gonna unblock everybody from my channel and stuff.
Good night, Sam. You too, huh?
Good night, Sam. Sorry. It's been a long day.
See, that's why I had to crack open that beer. I mean, that Red Bull.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, it really was a Red Bull. This time.
You're right.
Have you never seen me drink nothing? I don't drink.
I know.
I can't drink a beer because celiac. That's
Right.
got gluten. It make me real sick.
Yeah.
It's funny because when I was a teenager, I didn't know that I had that problem, right? And my friends would be like, "Well," I'm like, I can't drink because I get sick after like one," and they're like, "That doesn't happen. That's not possible." And I'm like, "But I'm telling you, I drank one beer and I don't feel well." And they're like, "You're bullshit." They never believed me. And so when I'm like 30 years old and I get diagnosed with celiac and there's gluten in beer, I'm like, "Oh, wanted to call up every one of them motherfuckers and be like,
Yeah.
I knew what I was talking about. I just didn't know that I knew what I was talking about." Make me feel like I'm crazy. Gaslighting my ass.
Right. Yeah. I don't do anything either.
Mine is colored, has a beard though, Sam said. You ready to go night-night?
I'm sitting here yawning. I'm trying not to.
It's night-night time.
It's been a long day. I'm so glad. Tomorrow's my only day off. So I'm going to try and make a video at some point.
I'm going to read some more of my book tonight. I love this book, Fairy Tale by Stephen King. It's new. Normally, and I was talking to Sam about this earlier, she knows Stephen King is a wordy motherfucker, okay? He will take like 30 pages to describe a puddle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's because he was on cocaine back in the day, because this book is phenomenal.
That's cool. I know you said that you really liked reading it.
And it's not horror. It's much more science fiction fantasy. It's really good.
It's cool. I still have like 4 I have to read.
Oh yeah, I've got
Finished that one.
actually, there's 2 from Stephen King's son, Joe Hill. That one you have too, right? Heart-shaped box. Have you even started that one? I don't think you have.
Is it white?
No. I mean, I don't know if your copy is. I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think I did. I need to finish that other one.
I got halfway through and stopped like I usually do with books. The ADHD is strong, I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm surprised I'm still reading this fairy tale.
I feel like I'm in a better frame of mind that I can start reading it again.
That's good.
Intense.
Yeah.
I would say the name, but it's not very good.
It's not very PC, yeah.
It's a very disturbing book, but it's very, I don't know. I'm gonna try to finish it though.
It's about revenge.
Yeah, I think I like it so much. I can relate.
Right?
I think by the time I get home though, like I'm tired. But I might take it with me this weekend when I work my overtime.
Yeah, you should.
yeah, try to finish it because then I have the other book, and then I have like two books I think after that I'm wanting to read. So I'm losing it.
I can tell.
I know. All of a sudden it hit me.
Well, go to bed, fool.
Fool? You just called me a fool.
I did. Ironically.
Call me a fool.
I pity the fool.
I pity you. We had a client in our agency that used to say that. Did you just call me a fool? Like, I didn't even talk to you. Say anything. You just call me a fool. Nope. I don't know. Do we have anything else? We have any last words about influencers? Lack thereof.
I think I said everything I need to say at this time.
Yeah. Same here.
Don't quit your day job. It's my last words.
Think that, sometimes you have to take things with a grain of salt.
Or a whole truckload.
And yeah.
I'd be feeling a whole truckload of salt
Right.
right now.
It could be telling, could not be telling the truth, could be telling the truth. You just never know. And, yeah. It's up to you to decide.
It's like I was telling you earlier, that quote, don't believe everything you read on the internet. Abraham Lincoln. It's a little bit like that.
Yes. It's a perfect little quote there.
It is.
It really is. It says a lot. It packs a punch.
It does. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Sleep well.
Listen to our, sarcasm.
And nonsense.
And, well, not all of it was nonsense.
No.
Some of it was.
Some of it was stone cold truth. And some of it was just salt.
Salty.
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 All right, I'm out.
Me too.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Good night. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to try to get you guys a video up sometime this weekend. So be watching out for those. I appreciate you guys so much. Bye.